RTV@realtoolrevision.com. My name is Chad, and in this video, we're going to be going over how to create your packages and add-ons. Now to get here, go to Settings, scroll down, Packages and Add-ons. Now, what are packages and add-ons? Essentially, this is the list of services that you provide for your clients. So whether that's a set of 25 stills to do a residential shoot, or perhaps drone, or a walkthrough video, maybe even floor plans, this is where you would build out those packages so you can offer them up to your clients. So let's go ahead and create one here. Click New Package. Here you're going to see a variety of areas of information you can fill in. Here you have the name. This is the title of the package. You have different types of packages. Single item, add to cart, select quantity option with base price, specific option selection, free, and price per square foot. So if we just click through these, you're going to see these options change here. And you'll be able to choose which one you want per the service that you're trying to offer. Now, if we go back up to the single item add to cart, you can go ahead and put in a price. If you have your taxes figured out, you're going to see those listed here, and you'll be able to assign a tax if applicable. If you want the package to be active or not. So setting it to inactive or active, you can do that here. If it is inactive, it will not show up on your storefront if it's a twilight, and then the average service duration. And this is important if you plan on utilizing the automated scheduling system. So definitely try to determine how long it takes yourself to complete this particular offering and pop that in here. You can have up to 3 different images assigned to each package. So your first one will be the one that is primarily displayed, and when they are on your storefront and they click to expand the package information, they'll be able to see all 3 of them and switch between each one. These could be sample images of the work for that package. You can also click Browse or Default. So default is a set of as it is defaults. So if you don't have any icons, you can use one of these and go from there. Just above that is the short description. That is essentially just the description you would see if you go back to list, and it's underneath of the name portion of this package. In the description area here, this is your primary description of your package and what you're offering. So you want to fill this section out here. And then in the cart description, this is what is read at the end of the checkout process to help define what package they had selected. Down below, we have required skills. So if you have these set up, possibly if you have multiple photographers, you'd be utilizing this. So this would be important if you have a photographer that, let's say, doesn't do drone, but does the other ones. This way, the system will know if someone selects this package and it has drone checked, but your photographer who works under you is not capable of it, it'll be sure to assign it to yourself instead of a photographer that can't do the job. Going down further with custom fields, you can create custom fields and assign them specific to packages. Perhaps when you create one, maybe it's in regards to access to the home, so needing a code or something of that nature. So you can create your own custom fields, assign them, and then if someone selects that package, you can even set it to be required to fill out per that package. I'm going to go back to the list. We're going to go to one I've already completed here. Here is a single item that I have filled out. Got my images uploaded. You can just see I have some very basic descriptions in here. And if we click on add-ons, this is where you can either create a new add-on and assign it to here, or you can go look at the existing add-ons and then assign it this way to this package. So you can create one add-on and assign it to multiple packages and go from there. And then there is also variants. So a variant is something that where, let's say you have a package, but possibly you can have slight variations of that primary package. So instead of making multiple of something very similar, you could create variants for it and just have them attached this way, and that would also work. Going back to the main packages list, you can switch between packages and add-ons right at the top here and create additional add-ons this way. And if we come back over, you're going to see where this green icon means this package is currently active. Now, if you plan on repeating a lot of similar information, you can even click clone and just clone the package and change whatever is necessary per the next package. You can also rearrange these from here, but primarily you'll be doing the rearranging inside of your storefront for these. But I've gone ahead and made a variety of packages here as samples. So let's go ahead and go over to the storefront to see what those look like. Okay, here's my storefront. I have a user logged in or a potential client. And right here, I have it starting at the services. And here is where you can see all these different packages and what they will look like. Now, this is the view more option. So if I had more images, they would be able to see those images and click between them right here. And then this image would change per what they click. And this would be your primary description for the package. So this is the add to cart. And then we have the select quantity option, select quantity with base price. So if this had a set minimum price and then anything on top of that is more, this is what you would want to use here. Specific quantity option. So some people use this for if they want to set something like this, where it's like a 0 to 1,000 square foot. This could be a way to utilize this specific quantity option. We have the free and then the price per square foot. So if you hit that, you can type in a square footage and then it'll go ahead and do the math for you and you'll be able to proceed. So I'm going to go ahead and breeze through this really quick. And then right at the end here, you can see where the taxes come into play. You can see the cart description would be shown right here and the title of that package and its amount. And then they would be able to either pay later or check out, and you can adjust this as necessary as well. Additionally, you can use these packages directly inside of your account. So if you wanted to create an order from your RTV account, you hit create an order, go ahead and add an address, select an agent, and then you'll be presented with your packages list where you can go ahead and add one or multiple packages from here if you wish, as well as add-ons in this area. So once you have that set up, you just select what you want, you continue, and then proceed with creating your order this way. And you'll see inside of the order, it shows the package right here, quantity, the cost, and any taxes that you have attached to it. One final thing to note is that you may want to create a test package for $1. So when you are first setting up, this way you can run through your storefront, do a $1 purchase, and then that way you will know that the money is properly coming through into your bank account. But other than that, that is it. Thank you for watching.